you know that the Ministry of Finance is taking a plea that the RRB employees are not exempted from the Employees Provident Fund Act 1952. So what I am to do? He asked me. You have to write a letter to Ministry of Finance. Okay, you make a draft and come with. So we prepared a draft. He asked his secretary, is it okay? Okay. Then he signed. Then I was thinking that if I get a copy, then it is okay. You take the copy right now. I said that it has not reached the Ministry of Finance. So what? I as a minister I am giving you, take the copy. And that copy actually, when it reached the Government of India also became very foolish, because so long Government of India was trying to befool us that because of Ministry of Labour we are not getting pension. 2 times Harish Rawat wrote letters in the name of AIRRBEA, in the name of D.K. Mukherjee to the Ministry of Finance. Then you see, many things we can say, many things we cannot write. The Ministry of Finance wrote a confidential letter to Ministry of Labour, and that letter reached me. The source we should not tell. The Ministry of Finance wrote a duo letter, confidential duo letter to Ministry of Labour. I got it. Immediately I contacted Harish Rawat. This is a letter has reached to you from the Ministry of Finance, and these are the historical backgrounds. So immediately Ministry of Labour has written a very stiff letter that you are the owner and you can definitely exempt them. There is no bar. That letter copy also I received. So what the government written to the Ministry of Labour and Minister has written, both the things I received. So second bar, second very blockade has been removed. First blockade, actual appointment, what is the real amount. Second blockade, this is. And third blockade, out of, because the 8 lakh people are working in banks. 3 lakh in state bank, 5 lakh in commercial banks. Out of 5 lakh, 3 lakhs were not getting pension because there was no second option. Only in the April 2010 they got the second option. So at that moment, because of the non-optees were allowed, because of the pressure of BFI, of course all of you have signed, no doubt. I should not say the BFI alone, but initially the struggle started by BFI alone. And in that case, that also the third blockade has been removed. That is there. So these are the 3 blockades removed. At that moment, one Mr. Alok Nigam was the Joint Secretary. I could convince Alok Nigam. Alok Nigam told that the January 2011 it will go. It did not come. I informed that Alok Nigam has told me that January 2011. He failed. But 19th April 2011, a meeting, an official meeting, a government meeting, convened by Joint Secretary, it was written that the entire burden of the pension will be taken care of 50% by the commercial bank, 50% by the Government of India, 35% the commercial bank and 15% state government. They did not know because only 22 sponsored banks were there in the meeting. They could not realize that this paper would reach D.K. Mukherjee. They could not know. But that also we could know because in all commercial banks we have our own man and we have our own capacity to take it. Both these are by name letter, very confidential letter. As you know that almost every week you are getting a message from me. What from I get the message? Even 3rd February, this 3rd February meeting has been shifted to 6th February. The letter has not reached the RRB chairman. I have informed the RRB chairman that your meeting has been changed to 6th February. Dada, आपको कहाँ से पता लगा? What from you got the information? Okay, you wait. By evening you will be getting the information. So we have informed the sponsoring banks and because 4 sponsored banks and 20 RRB chairmen are going to meet on 6th February about the financial matters as well as the technological upgradation as well as the amalgamation. So this is one point. Now, why the 21st November they told that the amalgamation is coming and moving faster than pension. As a leader, mostly you are leader, I know most of your faces, that you must know what is the linkage between the amalgamation and pension. Pension, what happened on the 19th April, that was not accepted by the Joint Secretary. that Umesh Kumar. So he told that no. The people, our RRB staff will have to pay 30%. We said 30% you are agreeable, but you have to convince me what for. It is not because 9 bipartite, because 9 bipartite, it was the second option. In my case, it is the first option. So we are not going to follow blindly second option. This is my first option. You convince me why 30%. So I have written 2-3 DO letters to Pranab Mukherjee. I met Pranab Mukherjee every month. I go to Delhi. Every month I meet Pranab Mukherjee at his residence. I convinced him that okay, we are not saying that we shall not be paying any amount, but you convince me why I am to pay. Why I am to pay? You convince me, then I shall pay. What is to be repayable? What is payable by the RRB? You pay it first notionally. What I am to pay, I shall pay it notionally, and if you deduct it, then what is the residual amount I am to pay? I shall pay it. I am not telling you that I shall not pay. But where from 30% comes, man? So, 24th October, this part is very important. 24th October, we could meet the Secretary, the D.K.Mukherjee. 30th October, Pranab arranged a meeting. Secretary, Joint Secretary, Additional Secretary. In that case, they gave the opinion of the 7th October meeting. You can imagine that 2nd September, 23rd September and 7th October, there are 3 meetings on this pension issue. And 7th October, the scheme have developed that 8,800 crores, the total burden, 1,800 crores, our asset, 7,000 crores will be liable to pay, and out of 7,000, 59 RRBs are paid, including your Pandyan Government Bank, or that matter, Pallabon Government Bank, you are very much you can pay, but 23 RRBs, that 1,700 crores, they cannot pay, who will pay? That is the main trouble. 23 RRBs, because of the accumulated loss or negative net worth, they cannot pay, face the burden of the pension, 17,000. So, 70,000 employees, 30%, that means 3 lakh each, and 2,100 crores, that will come, 3 lakh each you pay and you will get the pension. That was the common, very simple theory. Then we have 30th October, Pranab Mukherjee told them, you see, there is a Mukherjee's letter that they want the theory that by which they will have to pay 30%. And the 59 RRBs are in a position to pay, yes. 23 RRBs are not in a position to pay, yes. So amalgamate them, these 23. So the moment 23 RRB, weaker RRBs, negative net worth, will be amalgamated to the rest 59 or 60 RRBs. In that case, every RRB will be in a position to pay the pension fund. That struck the whole situation different. You see, 24th October I met, 21st November I met, and 21st November they gave me the information. I was not knowing that 30th October meeting took place. 24th November they closed. No, Dada, this is, amalgamation is moving very fast. At that time, 29th November the order was issued about the amalgamation. Then I said that why? You ask your friend, Joint Secretary knows that Pranab is mine. So Joint Secretary, you ask your friend. Then I got the idea. Then at 21st November I visited Pranab's residence and I asked him. Then he told me the matter. Now the question is that, so amalgamation has got 3 phases. First phase, 23 RRBs, out of 23, 3 RRBs cannot be amalgamated. Manipur, Arunachal, Nagaland. Though they are lost, but they are having one state, beyond one state cannot be amalgamation as per present position of the Act. Okay. So 20 RRBs are to be amalgamated. So that is the first phase. Second phase, the rest part, what has been proposed by them. Third phase, what has been proposed by us, Karnataka, AP, Gujarat, state level RRB. So there are 3 phases. We asked them 21st November that we do one thing, 22nd December. 22nd December I met all, Secretary, Joint Secretary, Pranab Mukherjee. I said that you do one thing, by 7th January, you finish it first with 20 RRBs. So you will be in a position to pay pension. You pay pension and then you go for further amalgamation. Now, 2 problems arose in case of amalgamation. One problem, some of the sponsored bank did not give their NOC. Syndicate Bank, the Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, and that PNB, not in all cases, but in 2 cases. That is the question. Another case that, say Pallabon and Pandyan are going to be amalgamated. So Pallabon has got a separate CBS and Pandyan has got a CVS. So if Pallavan is to accept the Pandyan CVS because it's a bigger RRB, okay. In that case, the Pallavan chairman has undergone a MOU with the vendor. And normally the MOU is for the 5 years or 3 years. And if you cut off the relation with the vendor, who will pay the money to vendor? That is one point. Number two, again the whole system of Pallavan is to be changed. That is that came to their mind. So two things. One is that the NOC, other is that the computer, that the again merger to have migration to CBS. So last visit 17th January. By this time we have given many experienced idea that the CBS migration will not be a problem. By this time they have gone to the Ministry of Law. These things are not known to your leaders also, because these things I came to learn after Puri General Council meeting. They took the opinion of the Law Department, Ministry of Law. Ministry of Law told that if any state government or any commercial bank opposes such amalgamation, government is not duty bound to hear their opposition. Why? Because in the RRBA Act it is written, Government of India is to consult state government and sponsored bank and NABARD. Consult does not mean consent. You got my point? Consult does not mean the consent. I have consulted with you. I have consulted with Madhav Raj that I shall fire him. You say no, don't fire me. But I have anybody to fire. Isn't it? So that way I can, the Government of India. Now, second point also they have gone. And their first meeting on 6th February. They will be arranging all 82 meetings, 82 RRBs meeting with the sponsored banks in the month of February. Now there is another clause. These are not circulated because I have not circulated. Another clause that up to 6th March you cannot announce anything. The 5 states election code is there. After 6th March. Now after 6th March, 12th March is the budget day. So within 6 days, Pranab Mukherjee cannot find any time to announce this announcement. So I have requested him that you can announce in the budget. He says that the employees' pension is a small RRB and the small pension issue. How can I go to the budget for the entire nation? I said that otherwise you can go also. Otherwise you can go that this is the capital support for the budget pension allotment that way. Anyhow, I am trying to convince him. It is not that he will be going by my theory. He will be going by the national mandate, IMF mandate. All these mandates are there on his heads. Now this is the pension issue. Two things I can tell you very frankly and very rigidly, that pension is a must. There is nobody on the earth who can untie pension. Everybody will get pension. You can give guarantee to all your members that everybody will get pension, who has died, who has expired, who has retired, everybody. Now if you can ask me by which date, I cannot say. I cannot say. If you ask me that whether by 31st March, I would say maybe. Because the question is that the 20 RRBs amalgamation fate ke saath the pension is related, interrelated. And in that case, we have taken a decision that by 31st March, if it is not coming, then we shall have a historic dharna in the month of April at Delhi. And many of the new person do not know, the old person know. You will be surprised to learn our historic dharna, not ordinary dharna. Our massive dharna was a very, very good number from Tamil Nadu, the furthest end of the country, 50, 60, 100. Our big hall was required for the Tamil Nadu only. And at that time, 81 to 87, 90, up to 1992. So you have got your own history. You have to book a full wagon or the compartment and you have to go there. Now, the second thing that NRBI, I cannot give you the date when it will happen. But it will happen. NRBI will come.